BYOT. Bring your own tacos.
Dick swinging.
You're listening to American Slacker Podcast.
We can say fuck.
With Matthew Gertz and Jesse Landers.
I don't care if it's spoken. This is cool.
That's a decent amount of sausage.
This man needs a doctor.
Yeah, I just hope they're tasty.
What's up with these clowns, man?
Cut the lights and went through people's pockets.
Don't you point that at each other.
Let them smoke a little. You need to step it up to that point. We're not gonna lead with the.
We're not gonna lead with that.
So we've been super fucking busy.
Yeah, man. It's been a draining week in general, but a fun one, for sure.
The episode that you're going to be hearing isn't a normal weekly episode. We do apologize for that, but we think you'll get a kick out of what we are presenting to you.
Oh, yeah. It was a fun episode to record. We got to have our hands on some professional equipment and be in a different environment. It was like a live show of sorts, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, and people out there may have caught it live on Facebook or Instagram. Make sure you're following us over there. But this was recorded at Podcast Movement 2017 in Anaheim, California, in the middle of a lobby in a Marriott.
Yeah, you'll definitely get some ambient noises going on, so don't mind that. But it came out pretty good.
For sure.
I had a lot of fun.
And we're hoping that we can take all the stuff we learned from this Podcast Movement event that we went to and apply it to make an overall better show for you guys. You might notice us retooling some stuff on the website, on our Facebook, and we're adding a group and all that. So look out for all the new stuff coming.
Hell yeah, and we also have some more content coming out as well. So keep your eye out. There's some more content that we recorded at the movement itself. You will be seeing coming out pretty soon.
Absolutely. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Without further ado, here's what we have recorded at Podcast Movement. Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're live.
All right, so starting off, we're talking about Podcast Movement, where we are.
Yeah, man,
Anaheim,
this is awesome.
California.
It's weird. We're standing at a booth right now recording live.
We've never done it live before, and it's hard to read your comments on there, so we'll reply as we can here. But,
if we can.
We're going to keep going through our motions of the show. How are you liking California so far?
Dude, I'm loving it. The flight was easy to get out here, and then as soon as I get off, the weather is beautiful. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's a lot different than the East Coast. A lot different. You had told me that, but until I got here to actually see it, now I understand it.
I mean, there's the cliche traffic.
Oh, my God. We encountered right away from the airport. That was fun.
But then you got the nice palm trees and all the cool
Too many palm trees, almost, I would say.
Too many?
Anaheim, you guys have a problem.
They're going for that palm tree tropical look.
Yeah.
Which, not bad.
Not bad at all.
I dig it compared to snow-covered.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it over the snow any
The
day.
redwoods up north are pretty cool, too.
I would like to check those out.
It's all about being, if you're a nature buff and you like to get out there and see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've been enjoying it. We do have to do a little shout-out here. We want to thank Talk Shoe, who is helping us with using all this equipment. They're sponsoring this live recording of American Slacker Podcast. TalkShoe is a unique website for people to participate in live interactive podcast called Podcast or Community Calls. It's our first time we've ever plugged something in mid-show, so.
And hold on, there's more. We also want to thank Shure Mics. They're providing the microphones that we're actually recording on, which are pretty nice. I'm digging them. So yeah, thanks to Shure Mics.
It's good quality. I got the headphones on. I don't know why.
Yeah, he gets the headphones. I get nothing.
There you go. Now I'm hearing it
naked
really
ears
nicely.
here. Our live streamers can see.
So we want to welcome you to the show with our normal introduction here.
Well, yeah, welcome to American Slacker Podcast. And as always, I'm Matthew.
And I'm Jesse, here to bitch about palm trees.
Yeah, really. Yeah, but if that's all we got to complain about, I mean, it's not so bad out here.
Right? And there's some good news along the way in terms of weed news. We always like to start out talking about bizarre news this time. With our weed news, we are talking about how they have been discovering that cannabis is an effective use for opiate addicted people. So they did a study on mice, and they found out that CBD, or cannabidiol, commonly referred to as CBD, which is the non-psychoactive version of the chemicals within weed,
Yeah.
it can act to block the receptors in the brain with
For the
opiate
addiction.
So
Really?
they did this study on obviously I'm no scientist. We always post our articles that we use up on our Facebook page so that people can read a little bit further into them later. But it looks like an effective way for people to, start treating opiate addiction, which is a big problem in the country.
Yeah, and it's a good alternative to those strips. I don't know what they're called, but man, a lot of people like get that methadone strips.
Fentanyl or whatever, the Suboxone,
and
that
people
kind of
use
stuff.
Suboxone. People get addicted to that kind of thing, and it's like just another gateway, like another door.
And it can turn deadly for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, people are prescribed a lot of these painkillers and stuff, and that's what ends up getting them down that road to addiction.
Yeah.
So even if people could start using CBD for pain treatment, stuff like
Exactly,
that.
yeah.
As we said, it's non-psychoactive, so that's...
You don't have to worry about getting high, people.
And a lot of the states where it's restricted is because of that sort of mentality where, they're trying to fight the psychoactive parts of it while not really taking benefit in the CBD portion.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this will be a nice segue if you can get those, kind of like in Mexico how they were doing the high CBD but low THC percentage.
Percentages, yeah, just strictly for the medical value of it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's super exciting. It's good news in terms of like addiction and addiction treatment. And I'm hoping that, we can embrace it more. We're in California. That's a state that,
Obviously, is a step ahead in the whole game.
Very true. And a lot of states could follow suit. And it would really help out the country and really help addiction in the United States, I would say.
Yeah, man.
Some other things that need to be saved in this country. Or
Well-
was this across the pond?
This is across the pond by
Okay.
far. Over in England, 6 months ago, a farm actually burned down, and 30 tons of hay had caught on fire, right?
Hay will go up quick.
Of course, firefighters showed up to save the day, and they rescued. The more important thing about the whole fire was there was 13 piglets
Oh,
and
no.
2 sows. So they rescued these pigs. So,
It sounds like a happy ending.
oh yeah, it sounds like a happy ending. The pigs are safe. Well, farmer Rachel Rivers decided she wanted to have these firefighters back to her house to thank them. You saved my pigs.
As you would.
So she thought it was appropriate to serve these firefighters the same piglets that they had rescued from the fire as
Oh, no.
sausage.
Saved pig sausage?
Babe sausage.
Babe sausage.
Babe sausage.
Hopefully there's no little connections being made between the firefighters and the pigs.
And the
that they
pigs.
saved.
It's like, well, I prepared them all the way you guys were holding them. I know you liked this piglet, so that's the sausage from him.
It's getting personal. Just crying, cutting little pieces. It just tastes so good and I feel so bad.
Sprinkles.
That's a weird way to thank someone.
And they've gotten a lot of backlash from it, actually, between vegetarians and animal lovers in different groups. The firefighters actually had to remove. They had taken like a group photo of the whole thing.
Of the piglets when they were still
no,
alive?
not the piglets when they were alive,
The
but like
sausage?
the sausage party.
Oh.
And they had to take down all of the photos on their social media because people were in such an outrage over it.
Would one say it's in bad taste?
I want to say that, but it's like, was there a bad taste? Because we all know how sausage tastes. It's pretty good.
Damn good. Now, if they were being raised for that anyway, it's
Is there
sorta,
any wrong?
I mean, you don't want to let a
That's-
poor little farm animal.
That's where the contradiction comes in. It's like, I just feel like people are too emotional when they see an animal, let alone you hear a rescue story,
Well, it sort of humanizes them a little bit.
Yeah,
And then
it
you
does
serve them
humanize
for
them.
dinner and sort of.
Yeah. I'd feel weird if I was one of those firefighters, for sure.
For sure. There's always that one heartless bastard that's working there.
he's
He's like, give me all the sausage. I'll take it. I don't
This
care.
is the ending I was hoping for.
It's like, I knew these would taste great. So, yeah, that's some weird news out of England. And we're actually going over to the Netherlands, I believe it is. Let me double check on that. I'd just like to make sure before I call out the wrong...
Got to be strict on the facts.
Oh, Denmark.
Oh,
So,
Denmark.
Yeah, it
Troll City.
This took
That's where all
place
the
in
trolls
Denmark.
are.
Our next story, a man was told to go home and practice his cover of Wonderwall by the police because it was that bad. So,
Well, Wonderwall is like the new age stairway to heaven. Like in the 90s, like the Wayne's World thing, infamous, like no stairway. I feel like now it's like no Wonderwall.
everyone
Don't you do
learns
it.
Wonderwall.
Don't do it.
It's a it's
like
a
4
decent
chords.
stuff. But this guy was out on the corner, like they call them buskers, where it's like they are bless you, where they are playing for money on like the streets, like panhandling or like a public performer type of thing. But
Okay.
This guy was so bad that the police came up and they were like, "Go home."
No, just no.
We're taking the guitar. No, they didn't take the guitar. They're not that bad on
They
him.
should have taken the guitar. Let's be honest.
But this guy was playing so horribly that they were like, you're not allowed to sit here and play Wonderwall anymore. The neighbors are complaining. You need to get out of here. That's more, if you're at that level, practice at home.
yeah,
I would say.
Get your Wonderwall straight before you go out into the public with it.
I just imagine, what's that Green Day song that everyone plays on acoustic guitar at parties?
God, Time of Your Life.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like Time of Your Life, like the that Vine clip where he like plays a little bit of it. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm imagining with this Wonderwall guy. He's like, I'm your wonder. I'm your wonder. Damn it. I'm your wonder.
See, I was thinking the maybe part, like just maybe.
Can't quite get it. He's not hitting the note.
You hear it, right? It's like almost there.
So yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be playing guitar in public for people, make sure they're gonna enjoy it first. I guess is the big lesson in all that.
Yeah. Get second opinions before you go break it out onto the
From
public.
people other than your mom, because
Yeah.
she's always gonna stand behind you, no matter how.
That's a
terrible
mom's
you sound.
job, I mean,
Absolutely.
she's just being supportive. She's your day one, your mom. Remember to thank your mom today. All right.
There you go.
That's a
There's
message
your
of the episode.
little life lesson. Now we're moving on. We're doing like a small wiki unusual. We normally do a wheel of weird and like spin the wheel, and we have 3 topics that we pick that it lands on, and we'll pick one of them and then talk about that. This time we're just picking one.
Yeah.
We got a good one too. This is from the Wiki Unusual pages. This is a man named Roy Sullivan, and he has been struck by lightning 7 times, earning him the name the Human Lightning Rod.
Yeah, this is a sad story of luck, I would say.
Luck or no luck? Is he the luckiest or the unluckiest? I don't know what to say about this guy.
Well, there is like a study that like as soon as it's not logic. Like as soon as you been hit by lightning, you actually attract the energy again. So it's like you're really more likely to get hit again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's pulling some Raiden shit from
so,
fucking Mortal Kombat. Just
like after the 3rd time, he was just like, "This is a party trick." He's like, "You got to buy me a beer if I can make lightning right now."
He's like, "Watch this. Hand me
He just
that
goes
beer."
outside and he points up.
But yeah, he was working in Shenandoah National Park in Virginia between 1942 and 1977. He was hit on 7 different occasions by lightning and survived all of them. There's a picture of him on the Wiki Unusual page. He's got the like Ranger Rick hat going on with a little burn mark chilling right in the top of it. It must be like a...
Got him right on the noggin.
Yeah, seriously. It's got... actually, I'll pull this up and show you guys since we are live. We got a nice little burn mark on the top of this guy's hat. Show and tell.
There he is. That's the man. Check him out.
It's
Get with him.
It looks like a nasty burn.
Yeah, it looked like it seared right through his hat, honestly.
How do you get hit 7 times?
I feel like I want to know the story, like, step by step. Did it get easier? Did he handle it better each time? Or was it, like, worse every time?
Well, he
Like, towards the end, he'd just walk it off. He's just like, oh,
you gotta. I'm wondering if that's something you ever get used to.
It's an insane amount of energy passing through your body.
So if I could break it down, first lightning strike, he was hiding out from a thunderstorm. Yeah, so you're kind of expecting it. In a fire outlook tower. The tower was newly built, had no lightning rod at the time. It was hit 7 or 8 times inside the tower, and fire was jumping all over the place. He ran out to try and escape, like, the fire, and that's when he was hit. It just came down and hit him as he was trying to escape.
He was escaping a fire, and that's when God said, "Gotcha, bitch."
Another time, the metal body of his truck is what ended up attracting it. He was also struck while in his own front yard. This lightning will not leave him alone.
Nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. The next spot I was going to get him,
Nothing
if he didn't
sacred.
die, was right on the toilet in his bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, it just keeps going. He injured his ankle after being struck the 6th time, trying to run away. He's always trying to run from the lightning. You can't outrun the lightning. It'll get you.
Yeah. Oh, right. Hold on. We got to take a pause. Dave Gunner just joined. He said, can this be every podcast with a live show? Dave, we wish.
We're doing it remotely. Maybe we can figure it out one of these times and get it going. We're learning a lot here.
What up, Marley? I see you too. Marley.
We appreciate everyone watching in on the live stream here, and we hope you've enjoyed it. That's pretty much it. We had a shortened version of the news, and
we're on a limited time spot. We got a little more time. Do you want to touch on anything? It's been pretty cool networking with people. That's the main thing about this whole thing that we're doing right now is just meeting a lot of cool people and seeing what they're up to and the ways they're doing their shows.
Definitely, and finding out like what kind of problems people have encountered and how they've gone about solving them, just to sort of avoid the pratfalls of podcasting that we haven't had to deal with yet.
Yeah, getting into this. It's still a new industry, though, as we were talking with people last night. It's really 15 to 20 years old, and we're lucky to be in the front end of it, I guess,
Absolutely. And, we're finding out cool programs to use to possibly make editing easier on our lives so we can put more content out for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. There's quite an array of programs that we didn't even know about, and, it's eye-opening.
Yeah,
I love it.
Definitely.
I love it. But...
Well, not to cut it short or anything, but we got plugs to do. That's our favorite.
We got plugs. We got our plugs. So, as always, people, check us out on our social media, our Facebook and our Instagram. All you have to do is search American Slacker Podcast. You will find us there posting the most up-to-date content, things that we talk about on the show. Check out our main hub, AmericanSlackerPodcast.com. And also, if you want to send us an email, AmericanSlackerPodcast@gmail.com, and we will get right back to you.
We can also be found on Twitter and Reddit. It's at AMERSLKR Podcast. And you can head over to iTunes, give us a rate and review. We love that. 5 stars or nothing. That's how we take it. And we also want to let you know to tell a friend about the show. Send them over to YouTube if they're not familiar with the whole podcast format. And you can find all of our past episodes, bonus episodes, all that kind of content on the YouTube. You can also become a Patreon sponsor, which hopefully we'll be putting out some content from Podcast Movement specifically for Patreon contributors. Dave Gunn, looking at you.
We'll see you, Dave.
And you also, you get access to play Xbox with us on the 4th Saturday of each month. You get the title of being an official American Slacker. We're getting stickers together, all that kind of stuff.
Stickers and a lot of different merch. Another thing we've been talking to people here about, so that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to check out the Spotify, people. We're always putting up new artists on the Spotify playlist. See what's out there. Get a new favorite artist,
Absolutely.
And also check out us on our personal Instagrams and Snapchat and gamer tags. All you got to do is find me at MWG Media on Instagram and Matty G from HP on Snapchat and my gamer tag. Froze up there, my bad.
And for all of my social media and Xbox gamer tag, it's Landers the Plane.
And thanks everybody. Thanks everybody tuning in live and everybody listening to this episode. We know it's a short one, but
hope you appreciated it.
We appreciate it. Yeah. All right.
And you can also, if you, if you're listening to this now, you probably didn't catch the live. For anyone watching live, you can listen to this again later. We're going to be posting it.
Yeah, posted where all the other beautiful episodes are.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We love you. Until the next time, that's it.
There you go.